first chance to react to tonight's Lakers game.
It's time for the Lakers postgame show tonight.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
You guys are going live, right?
710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
It's time for the Lakers postgame show tonight as we recap the home opener from Crypto.com Arena. Lakers Suns is a final.
Lakers basketball is a final.
877-710 ESPN.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Tipping off now.
Here's Beto Duran.
Second free throw. Good. 80's got 30. It's 195. Phoenix will not take a final shot, and the Lakers have their first victory. Of 2023.
John Ireland on the Lakers radio network. They get the victory. Lakers behind Anthony Davis's 29 points. LeBron James 21, 14 from Russell, 10 from Reeves. And the Lakers win 195. Thanks for joining us here on the Lakers postgame show. I'm Beto Duran. So many ways for you to interact with us. First of all, give us a call, 877-710-3776. 877-710-3776. Because this was a game where the emotions were up, they were down. They were up, they were down. They were, what are we doing? What are they doing? What's he doing? What am I doing watching this game? That's the kind of night it was over at Crypto.com Arena. Lots of different ways for you to hang out with us. If you want to connect with me directly, my Twitter is Duran Sports. If you want to see what I was up to at Crypto.com Arena today, my Instagram is Beto Vision. Twitter, I really didn't post much on Twitter, but if you want to see the good stuff, I would say the story on my Instagram at Beto Vision is better. You can also watch on the YouTube stream right now, and wherever you may be, and I am in the chat right now, and you can see this. I'm looking at you guys right now. I am in the chat looking at all the content. It's an interesting game. Yeah, it's you're gonna hear a lot of deep breaths from me tonight, because I want to be excited they won. But I also am very concerned on how they won. You can follow us at the ESPN LA YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave the comments. And let's see here. Yikes. Some of the moves today, some of the playing today they got to clean some things up. And we are going to hear from Darvin Ham later on. This game was on TNT, so LeBron James, from what I was told, I didn't hear it. On the walk-off was defending Anthony Davis and cussed, so we're going to clean that up for you. We will be involved with you. We will interact with you a lot. So if you're in the chat, make sure you let us know where you're at, where you're watching. Let us know if you're in San Jose. Let us know if you're in the Bay or if you're in San Diego or wherever you may be. And for those of you wondering what happened to Alan Sliwa, I love Sliwa. I was sitting next to him at the game. Sliwa does a great job here at 710 ESPN, and the dude needs to sleep sometime. He will be back tomorrow 10-1 with Travis Rogers, and that's where Sliwa is going to give you all the hardcore breakdown. I'm not giving you the hardcore breakdown. What I'm doing here is I'm letting you vent. I'm letting you tell me how you're feeling about this Laker game, whether you went to the game or you watched it at home. Let us know how you feel. But we all need to just take because I had some concerns about what D'Lo was doing. Really got some concerns about what happened to Rui Hachimura. His minutes, 12 minutes, 7 points, but 3 field goal shots? Reeves had 10 points, but then he was a minus 13 in the box score, in the plus minus. Christian Wood, dude, 10 boards, plus 21. Digging it. So there's a lot we're going to get into. We'll take your calls. Some calls. Let me give you this right here. Oh, yeah, let me finish my Alan Sliwa. So Sliwa, 10-1 Monday through Friday. Lakers Talk daily on the ESPN LA YouTube page. And he also does Lakers Talk at night, either Monday or Tuesdays, depending on the schedule, what's going on. That's what's going on. So we're changing things up what we do here. If you're going to call and complain, just leave yourself a voicemail. When you call Lakers Talk this year, and my man Michael Funches knows to screen you out. If as they say in Spanish, un chillón, just a crybaby. Don't do that. Offer me the solution. You might be crazy. You might be right. But just give me a solution. Don't just say, or don't be like the dude the other night, my guy, who was like, oh, we need to trade. Hey, first game. Okay? There's going to be no moves going on right now. Let us know what's going on, all right? Like my man F. Torres right now. Miss free throws. Opposition on the free throw line, right? Rui hasn't been able to create a shot. Good. I like that. Al, why does AD always line up at the top of the key? He should be posting up. My man, you missed me listening to Michael Thompson. So let me give you a breakdown of how the show is going to go, how it's going to happen. Omar Lopez, you need the direct line? I got you, Omar. Direct line is 877-710-3776. Nobody goes to the front of the line just because you know me. I think that's Omar, the one I know. You go to the front of the line because you have a good comment. So let Funch know what your comment's going to be. We're going to be here for the next hour. So if anybody wants to meet me for tacos afterwards, we'll do that. 4 different segments. We're going to get back for you. We're going to listen to AD when he was on Spectrum Sportsnet. We're going to listen to LeBron when he was on TNT. We also have the social media component where we bring in a member of the staff that's younger. Tonight we have Cody and DeAndre, where they're going to give you the social media currency of what's going on. To give you the feel of what the game was like. And then later on, at the very last segment, we're going to talk to Pepe Mantia from the Lakers Spanish broadcast, who, of course, was on the broadcast for Spanish, and then on his drive home, he's going to call in. So that's the way the show's going to work moving forward. Last segment is going to have a member of the media, a friend of mine, and just talk to him. So I actually talked to Mike Trudell today, talked to Geeter, a bunch of different people. And I was just around, and being at crypto felt good. And for those of you who don't know me, my background, I used to work here a long time ago. I covered 8, 9, 10 Laker teams. I was for a while. So I was there every single game, every single practice. And I haven't been on a Lakers daily beat in years, maybe 4 or 5 years, something like that. So being back at crypto where I'm going to be there and just had to tell people, hey, man, I'm going to be here. I'm here for you. Just talk to some of the coaches, some of the scouts that I know, different people around. And it's a good vibe. So I'm going to tell you there's going to be some story time tonight. Some good action. Some good flow. And also, Funch, did we get that sound of when I was on? Oh, he's not even here. Will, where you at? Oh, man, these headphones work or not? These are bootleg headphones I got on Amazon. Right. All right, so I got these like $25 headphones that look cool, but I don't think they're good. Will, did you get the audio of when I was on with Jim Hill today? Thanks. Appreciate you, Will. No, Will, talk to me, Will.
Sending you right now.
Will, I'm asking you, Will.
I'm verifying for you.
Okay, Will is our engineer, does everything. I'm talking to you. Do we have the audio, Will?
Not yet. It's coming.
Okay. Funch, do we have the audio of when I was on with Jim Hill on Channel 2 earlier this afternoon?
Give us about 30 seconds or so.
I sent it to you 4 hours ago.
I just got to the studio, Beto.
But you could have sent it to... Anyways, this is the kind of show that we're going to have today. This is what happens in the same game. The flow's out there. I mean, I don't need it right now. But I was praising the Lakers at 4:45 this afternoon. It's now 10:14. I'm not praising the Lakers right now. I'm not praising them. Yikes. Yeah. Just so many. It just, A lot of question marks there. All right, here's what Anthony Davis had to say on his walk-off interview on Spectrum Sportsnet. Let's listen to Anthony Davis a minute and a half of what he had to say after his big night.
All right, AD, coming off a tough season opener. Phoenix takes a pretty big lead here, and then in the fourth quarter, you hold them to 11 points. I know that's where you first think about the game of basketball on the defensive side. What did you guys have to do down the stretch?
Just frustrate them. Obviously, Kevin very elite scorer, one of the greatest scorers of all time, if not the greatest. They're scoring a plethora of ways. He got hot, and we try to throw different bodies at him and make it tough for him. Obviously, he was a headed snake with Brad and Book out, and then just make it tough for everyone else as well. Trying to get him off the offensive glass and rebound and hold him to one shot. When we hold him to one shot, we were able to get out and run. So, it was a good win for us.
You end up leading the way with 30 points, but those final 2 possessions, LeBron, just kind of typical, gets all the way to the hole. What were you looking to do, setting a screen, and kind of what's the communication with you? Exactly. As Austin goes by, what's the communication like with you and LeBron on those 2 possessions?
That's something we've been doing since I've been here. That sideline pick and roll, just me and him, is pretty unstoppable. Him getting downhill, my dynamic ability to roll. So, he got what he did. I just try to get a good screen and let him do what he do.
How are you guys starting to adjust, AD, to some of the 5-out spacing? Last year it was more 4 out and 1 in, and as you kind of go back and forth and you got comfortable with one another so far this season?
Yeah, just a continuous learning thing, something new this year with 5 out. We got the ability to space the floor with our shooting ability, with our bigs, so something that we get used to, but we got to keep putting it together, one game at a time, and we're going to continue to do that.
All right, appreciate it, AD.
Anthony Davis with my man Mike Trudell on the Spectrum Sports Net. That's you hear from him, and Anthony Davis was big for the Lakers today. You listen to the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Anthony Davis got you the numbers: 29 points, 13 rebounds. And think about that though, they needed every single one of them. LeBron James, 35 minutes of points. 35 minutes of action, 21 points, and 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. And, the talk today was that, there's going to be like a restriction on LeBron James. It's not necessarily, as David McMenamin said on SportsCenter earlier today, it's not like, he has 30 minutes. Got to take him out. Like it's a pitch count, right? Like Little League where, you have 80 pitches. You got to get out of there. No, it's you're going to play by ear. You would like to be around 30, but if you need him to put you over the top like they did tonight, let him go. That's what you want to do. Lakers win 100-95. They're 1-1 on the season. Let's go out to Redondo Beach. Kathy, you're on 710 ESPN.
Congratulations on the win. The Lakers are an amazing team. They have an amazing coach. The only thing I don't understand that I would have liked to see handled differently was back when the trade happened with Marcus Smart. Why in heaven's name did not Rob Pelinka pick him up and give him an offer? Why did he let him go down to Memphis? I mean, good God, they are so talented. That man knows how to go get the ball. He knows how to pass the ball. He knows even how to make shots.
Kathy and Redondo Beach, we appreciate you. Marcus Smart, it was an interesting move right there. And then if you're the Lakers, well, what are you going to do, right? You're going to figure out what you have to do. And Rob Pelinka also got to finagle and make sure the money's right. And the money was right for Christian Wood. Wood coming in, getting you 10 rebounds, right? Okay, that's cool. But on the vet minimum, he was a plus 21. And I think the Pope and the Lakers postgame community is all about that too. And you can also interact with us on Twitter in the community section. ESPN LA has created one. It's called the ESPN LA Postgame. So that's where a lot of the comments are going through. That's where our man Cody is facilitating, and that's where a lot of things are happening. So that's what you want to see. And see here. Just making sure. Anthony Davis. Oh, you know what? Let me correct myself. Anthony Davis had 30 points. The reason is, again, I'm getting used to this. I didn't refresh my computer, Funch. This is how I messed up. For some reason, it was stuck on that. So Anthony
was still
Davis,
in the third quarter?
Yeah. Anthony Davis, 30 points. Thank you, John Ireland, for correcting me. 30 points in 39 minutes. He was huge, and appreciate John Ireland listening. John did a great job tonight on the broadcast. LeBron James with the 21 points. Let's go out to Culver City. Greg, you're on 710 ESPN.
Hello.
Yeah, Greg, what's up?
Yes, just it's early in the season. Both teams, look early in the season stuff. They're all going to get better. But the one I was kind of watching was Gabe Vincent. It seemed like early on it was just like Brick City. I mean, he couldn't hit anything. And
well, Greg, let me tell you, a lot of people. It wasn't just Vincent. It was Brick City for everybody tonight. Lakers shooting 5 of 29 from beyond the arc. Phoenix, you talk about cold. They were 29% from beyond the arc, 9 of 31. So the shots were hard to come by. At one point, I think in the third quarter, John even said another miss, and it could have been either team. So, you can't just pick on Gabe Vincent tonight. It was a rough shooting night for a lot of players tonight. But Gabe Vincent, what he did for you, though, in 35 minutes, he got you the 6 assists. He got you the rebounds. He got you the 3 steals. So There was one play, one sequence where Vincent was wide open for a three-pointer, right? It was early on. And he knew he didn't have it. So instead of forcing it and jacking it up, here's what he did.
Gordon down the middle. Gordon still driving. Gordon leans, shoots, blocked by the Lakers. Here's Gabe Vincent out of the pack. Lakers have a 5-on-2. Vincent dribbles to the rim. Bounce pass LeBron. Slam dunk. Timeout Phoenix. Lakers 38. Suns 35.
Yeah, that was a good call by John Ireland on the Lakers Radio Network. It was about making sure you don't have it. Well, find something that you do have. And here's Darvin Ham on the rotation tonight. I was wondering what was going on with Hachimura 12 minutes. Hayes 6 minutes. Gabe Vincent had 35 of them coming off the bench, but it just looked interesting. So what did Darvin Ham have to say on the Spectrum Sportsnet?
Absolutely. It's beautiful to watch, and we needed every ounce of it. For him to have a well-balanced game like that, with his defensive rebounds, obviously his assists, his buckets that he was able to score, block shots, 2 blocks, 2 steals. His activity was amazing. Same with AD. The three of those guys, Bron, AD, and Christian Wood, really dominated the defensive glass between the three of them, and we needed all of it. It was a good win to get, a good step in the right direction, and obviously this is just the start of the marathon, but again, it's a good shot in the arm for our daily process of trying to grow and get better.
Yeah, the shot in the arm. All right, what do they got to do? Obviously, it's a second game. Let's hear one more from Darvin Ham on the chemistry.
Yeah, I mean, it comes with time, and obviously you add some new pieces, you bring some new guys, some core pieces back, but you try to add around the edges, and it's going to take that time, and not so much learning the system as it is learning each other's tendencies, on the floor tendencies, in game tendencies. So we expected it to be this way. And the biggest thing for me, as I tell the group, I encourage all of them to be aggressive and highly competitive, first and foremost. I always encourage them and let them know we need to be the most competitive team on the floor whenever we're competing against our opponent. But this time period right now, I feel like it's for us to build our mentality and reestablish our defensive identity. I saw that tonight. It was a great step in that direction. And that's going to be our approach, being competitive, being together, holding ourselves accountable, and knowing what we're trying to get out of each and every game and each and every day. But it'll take some time. It won't happen overnight, but I'm just happy we got the win tonight. And as I said, it's great positive stimuli to what we're doing every day on the practice floor and in the film room.
It's going to take some time, and they're doing it. Lakers get the victory 195. Christian Wood with 7 points, but a plus 23, grabbing 10 rebounds. Anthony Davis with 30. LeBron James with 21. Lakers are now 1-1 on the season. Give us a call, 877-710-3776. 877-710-3776. You're listening to Lakers Postgame Show on 710 ESPN.
All right, guys, it's officially back. Fifth Row Fridays presented by BBGO.
That's the official game day snack of the Lakers, by the way. And this is the best thing we give away. Fifth row seats to a Laker game. How many times do people come up to us and say, hey, give me Laker tickets?
Yes.
We don't have them. I don't even have them, but you can win them if you listen every day.
And these seats are better than the seats that you and Michael have, right?
15 rows better.
Yeah.
Michael and I are like row 20. So here's how you win. You listen every day to all the shows and take notes. If you can answer 5 questions about what happened on the show that day, you're eligible to win.
And don't forget, on Fridays, your chance to call in all 5 right answers, and you are in the fifth row at Crypto.com Arena for a Lakers game.
For free! Big news, Laker fans. John Ireland here. You can now stream every Lakers game on the ESPN LA app. Don't miss a second of the action with Michael Thompson and I on the call. Plus, all your live and local Lakers talk every day in the palm of your hand.
You're one tap away from everything Lakers.
You could even win Lakers tickets.
Download the ESPN LA app. And bam!
Download the ESPN LA app at the App Store and Google Play.
Lakers postgame show.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
On 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
877-710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Anthony Davis of your Los Angeles Lakers.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
It's time for Lakers postgame.
Here's Beto Duran.
Lakers win 100-95. The next game for them will be Sunday in Sacramento. Make sure you listen to all Laker games this year on the ESPN LA app. You can listen live to John Ireland and Michael Thompson, and also you can listen to the postgame show that I'm hosting right now on the ESPN LA Live, or you can listen to the pregame show with Alan Sliwa on the ESPN LA app, just like our man Roosevelt, who is listening in Naples, Florida. Roosevelt, I believe that's the Haitian flag you got on your avatar. I believe so. I'm sorry if I'm mistaken, but appreciate you listening to us in Roosevelt in Naples, Florida, said, driving home from work, listening to the postgame show on the ESPN app. Appreciate you. Make sure you download the ESPN LA app wherever you can and listen to John Ireland and Michael Thompson all season long with the game. So you're like wondering, man, I can't watch right now. I'm driving, but I'm not in the right spot. Don't worry. The ESPN LA app has it for you. And, of course, at 10 o'clock, it's Alan Sliwa and Travis Rogers get the show going for you. LeBron James, big down the stretch. And LeBron James said this afterwards on TNT.
LeBron, pretty impressive fourth quarter, but maybe the biggest note to come out of this one is you didn't come out in the fourth quarter. What minutes restriction tonight?
It was to the first three quarters, and Coach was able to bank some through the first three quarters. So, if I needed to finish the game in the fourth, he trusted me, and I trusted him. We was able to close it out.
There was also a lot of criticism of Anthony Davis in that second half on Tuesday night. What can you say about his performance tonight in Game 2 to get your first win?
We don't give a shit about criticism about AD. We don't care. Nothing bothers us. Nothing. AD doesn't care. I don't know if guys have figured that out. AD does not care. He's not on social media, so he doesn't see none of the crap. He rarely talks unless it's to us. So we don't give a shit about it, and he definitely doesn't. He's go out and do his job, and we're happy to have AD.
I wonder if you care about, for the first time in 5 years, you get to face off against another all-time great in Kevin Durant. What was it like to I know you had the preseason game last week, but what was it like to get back in a real game against him tonight?
You don't take the moments for granted. We're on the other side of how many matchups we're going to be able to play against each other for the rest of our career. We don't have many left. So we try to embrace it. We try to have fun with it. We enjoy it. Two of the best to ever play this game, and it's always an honor to be on the floor. It's always a treat to be on the floor with one of the greats.
Last one for you, LeBron. Darvin Ham told us that Tuesday was an educational loss for this team. How would you frame what this win was for the Lakers?
We can still play better, but we're also a team that's still trying to come together. Just like Phoenix as well. They've added a lot of pieces. We've added a lot of pieces, so we're just trying to get better every day. We know we still got a lot of room for improvement. Today was a good step in the right direction, but we got to be better. In our next game, we'll be better after that, be better after that. So, we have practices, we have film sessions, we have everything that we can do to continue to get better. And if we punch our clocks in every day, we'll be all right.
LeBron, thank you. That was a fun show to watch tonight.
I appreciate it, Jared.
Jared Greenberg on TNT. And I think LeBron's been listening to George Sedano from 4 to 7 along with Scott Kaplan, where, hey, if you're not supporting AD and you don't think he's one of the best out there, you can go where. And he's right. You don't worry about what people are saying when you get to that level. AD tonight with 30 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Got things going for the Lakers. But as good as AD was, he wasn't the player of the game. For us, that's going to go to this guy right here. We already played it, but we're going to play it one more time because this was huge.
LeBron driving down the middle to the rim and in! LeBron's taken over the game! 95-91 Lakers. 41 seconds remaining, and what a fourth quarter for LA. They have outscored Phoenix 23-7.
And that's John Ireland on the Lakers Radio Network. LeBron James Player of the Game is driven by your Southern California Toyota dealers we make it easy. And in that interview on TNT, you heard him say something about the minutes, where Darvin Ham was able to buy some minutes earlier in the game to allow LeBron to finish later in the game. That's going to be the big things for them. Now, if the Lakers, today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, no, Thursday. If the Lakers were to play back-to-back, I don't think he's really doing that. If it is, he's not going to play. Whatever it is, the Lakers have to find out a way to really figure out LeBron James' minutes. It's going to be 39 soon, and his 21st year as a professional basketball player. You got to figure out the way to maintain LeBron from game 2 to hopefully game 92 when you're playing in June. Now, do we have that sound of what I was on with Jim Hill earlier? Is it up here? Yeah.
We're ready to go with it.
Where's it at? Is it on my board?
No, we're going to play it back here.
Oh, you're going to play it back there? All right. So earlier this afternoon, Jim Hill from KCAL, CBS 2 and KCAL 9, asked me if I was on. And John Ireland was on with them also. They're doing the hits. I was like, yeah. And then can we just isolate the part about, if you guys have a chance, if you could just isolate the part where I said about LeBron James and what they can do in June? Let me know when you have that ready. Let me set that up for you. The reason is along with, I think Sedano maybe too. Yeah, of course Sedano. Watching the Lakers in the preseason, and I know it's only preseason, but watching them and looking at them, and it just feels a little different. Again, this is all with the adage, if they stay healthy. I really feel like this team, and it's not because I'm hosting the Lakers postgame show, because if you know me, usually I'm the guy saying, nah. I say nah to a lot of things. But if they do hold up right and they can click the right way, and if they buy in the right way, I know there's a lot of ifs, but I do feel like they could be one of the top teams in the Western Conference. And Jim asked me about that, and here's what I had to say.
When we think about this Laker team, they got some issues to deal with.
Yeah, they need to figure out what that rotation is going to be like. When LeBron James goes to the bench, what's the bench going to do? They need to step up, because LeBron James should not be playing 40 minutes for you. They want to keep him around 30 minutes, want to keep him healthy, because if LeBron James gets going the right way, this Laker team should be playing hopefully deep into June. Yeah, deep into June. That's what I expect from this team if LeBron's going the right way and they find the right minutes. And if they find the people off the bench to really help them. Tonight, I don't feel as confident as I did at 4:45 because the game was ugly. And mind you, Phoenix is doing this without Bradley Beal, without Booker. If they're in there and KD scoring 39, this is a completely different game. Lakers, they win by 5, but they should have smashed them. They should have won by more. That's my concern there. But at the end of the day, you get the victory. Oh, we got somebody in Phoenix, Arizona? Is this a Laker call or a Suns call?
It's a Laker call. He's a Laker fan.
Okay, let's go out to Phoenix. Keith, you're on 710 ESPN. What do you got?
Hey, thanks, guys, for having me on, man. Yeah, living in enemy lines, behind enemy lines for the last 19 years. But, no, it was a great game. I love the way it started. Yeah, it slipped away, but you know what? Like you said, it was kind of an uglyish win. They didn't have Booker or Beal, but you know what? We came up big at the end, and that's really all I got to say. I don't want to take up all your all's time, but, yeah, it's a win's a win, especially against the Suns. But thank you guys for having me on, and have a good night.
All right, Keith, we appreciate you. Make sure you download the ESPN LA app. That way you can listen to John and Michael all season long. Okay, I was expecting, I kid you not, I thought that was going to be like, yeah, Lakers this, and then turn it around and kind of do a troll. But no, we didn't. All right, let's go out to LA. Daniel, you're in LA on 710 ESPN.
Hey, guys, thanks for having me. I just wanted to touch on, I think the rotations are getting filled out right now, but I like the way people are producing despite trying to find their niche within the team. Like you mentioned with Wood and Vincent, although people's shots weren't falling, they're finding a way to get it done other ways while trying to establish a flow in the game. So I think a lot of positives came out of it and finding an identity, and it's exciting going forward.
You know what, Daniel, I like that. Because, again, it's only the second game, right? People are trying to figure things out. And you're right. You got to go and get the rotation. So would I like to see more Rui Hachimura? Yeah. Would I like to see Austin Reeves take more than 7 shots? Absolutely. He's a starter. It's just when you have somebody off the bench like Vincent going 35 minutes, and then Reddish and Hachimura with 12, it's also Darvin Ham trying to figure out what his rotation is going to be. But if you're a man like Wood, you're not there to score, really, when you're getting 10 rebounds for me. That, if you're Darvin Ham, you're like, okay, I like that. And, of course, it's one thing to have the guys play minutes in the preseason. It's also how do you play now in the regular season, and you translate. This is a tweet from Mandy Lopez in the ESPN LA Lakers post-game community section. Great closing lineup tonight. LeBron, AD, Reeves, Vincent, and Wood. I mentioned Wood was a plus 23 for his game. The rebounds were awesome. LeBron closing out was awesome. But 35 minutes was a tad bit too much. AD quieted the haters with 30 tonight. Great first win. You can find the positives with this, of course. Lakers win. They're now 1-1 on the season. Anthony Davis led them with 30. All right, coming up, we'll take more of your calls, 877-710-3776. And it's time for our social media segment. It's Cody and DeAndre are going to give us the pulse of what is trending, what is out there, and what's going on in social media. All that and more on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
With next.
All right, guys, it's officially back. Fifth Row Fridays presented by BBGO.
That's the official game day snack of the Lakers, by the way. And this is the best thing we give away. Fifth row seats to a Laker game. How many times do people come up to us and say, hey, give me Laker tickets?
Yes.
We don't have them. I don't even have them, but you can win them if you listen every day.
And these seats are better than the seats that you and Michael have, right?
15 rows better.
Yeah.
Michael and I are like row 20. So here's how you win. You listen every day to all the shows and take notes. If you can answer 5 questions about what happened on the show that day, you're eligible to win.
And don't forget, on Fridays, your chance to call in all 5 right answers, and you are in the fifth row at Crypto.com Arena for a Lakers game.
For free!
Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Once again, here's Beto Duran.
All right, if you look at this, this was a game where the Lakers should have controlled it easier. And they win by 5. I'm good with the win. I guess I'm greedy. When you have no Booker, no Beal, it's let's go and control this and not make it that close. I saw a good tweet in the Lakers community. Where was it at? Man, I should think. Peter Valencia. Tough game tonight, but a win is a win. Absolutely, Peter. Take the win any way you can. But one of the factors for the Lakers that they had on their side was points in the paint. Lakers 60 points in the paint compared to Phoenix's 36. And points in the paint all season long, sponsored by Vista Paint. Locally owned and manufactured for over 65 years, Vista Paint is your home for factory direct, high quality paint products. Vista Paint, your championship team of paint professionals for over 65 years. 877-710-3776.
Did you see the points in the paint, Beto?
Did I see the points of the paint?
Yeah, did you see it?
You
just read it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing, Funch?
I had my headphones off for a second.
Oh, my goodness, Funch.
Sorry, man. I just want to tell you it was a big difference. That's all. A huge difference.
Oh, my goodness. Funch, I'm trying not to yell at you right now.
That's fine. Yell at me. It's fine. All in good fun.
Points of the Paint brought to you by Vista Paint. You know what, Funch? No, I didn't see the points of the paint. What were the points? What were the numbers?
Oh, the Lakers had 60 points in the paint. The Suns had 36.
No way!
Yes!
Oh,
yes!
My goodness.
You didn't see that? You
Wow.
didn't read that to our audience?
Oh, points of the paint, 60. I bet you it was brought to you by Vista Paint.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. 877-710-3776. 877.
They've been doing it for 65 years, too, Beto.
3776. Mark in LA, you're on 710 ESPN. What's up, Mark?
What up, Beto?
What's up, man?
Coming back from the game tonight, home opener.
Oh, yeah? Hey, for real.
Like you said,
what did you do with the T-shirt?
I normally just stack them away.
Okay, all
give
right.
them away to my cousin, who's a diehard Laker fan.
Yeah, so they
I don't
gave out
really
Laker
rock them
T-shirts
there.
tonight that said Lake Show Energy. Lake Show Energy.
Yeah, energy.
Yeah, it's pretty
Play
cool.
Play on words there.
Yeah.
Play
All
on
right,
words.
so you kept the shirt?
I saw, good rock by good old Caleb Williams there, and he was pretty cool.
Okay, all right. So,
Probably
okay,
looking to
now,
bounce out of the league.
since you were in
Cool
the
spot.
building.
He was over there chopping it up with Kevin, who's that? I think Kevin Hart. They were over there, walked by two of them there.
Yeah, man. Hey,
I didn't realize how short that dude is, man. God, I thought he was like 5'5", dude. There's no way. He's about, because my girl is like 5'7", and she towers over him. That dude's got to be about 5'3". Shocked out. Hey, stand on his bank account, he's probably about 7 feet tall. He's like KD height.
He's 7
all good.
foot and he's got a triple-double. All right, Mark. Okay, inside the building.
Right.
I was saying that. Inside the building, it felt like fans were a little tension, right?
Yeah, man. I don't know. Really, I'll take the win, but, don't really feel good about it when you consider that they were without their two best players there, or two other best players in Booker and Beal, and really, you needed LeBron heroics there late in the fourth quarter to hold them off. I love watching Durant. To me, he's the most skilled offensive player of this era. He just makes it look so effortlessly with the way he can score from anywhere on the court, and it looked like I was getting nervous there until they finally took the lead there with LeBron really taking it to the rack. It looked like he was going to close out the game because he normally is so clutch taking out the quarter. But it just shows you that what an Iron Man LeBron is. You're 21 to still be able to have enough surge in his game at this point in his career to take over a game when you least expect it and will them. And that's what they needed. They needed every ounce of his being to really take over that game there, because really not going to rely on anybody else. And he can still do that. It just shows you why he's the GOAT, in my opinion. But, hey, like I said, not pretty at all. It's really sluggish there. But, hey, we'll take the win. And they got another major challenge tomorrow night against Sacramento, which probably might be the funnest team in the league, because De'Aaron Fox and those boys, Keegan Murray and Mike Brown, I love that guy. Happy to see the Kings are relevant. We can actually get that rivalry going again. That's going to be another major test, because I think they're going to be a top 4 seed. The West is going to be a load, man. So the Lakers, it's not going to be easy this year. A lot of these analysts and experts predict, they're going to be a top 3 seed. I don't know, man. There's a lot of great teams in the West, and it's not going to be easy. They're going to be challenging. You see one little step here with the Lakers, you can lose to anybody. It doesn't matter if they're superstars play or not. So, hey, we'll take the win tonight, Lakers Lake Show, and we'll see how the season goes. So,
yeah, Mark, good call. Hey, Mark, hold on the line. Funches wants to talk to you real quick, man. That was a good job by Mark letting us know. And he's right. It's going to be a good game against Sacramento, because Mike Brown coaches right against you. Frank Vogel coaches right against you. If you need a break from every day, well, fans, it's your lucky day, because tonight Fantasy Springs Resort Casino is giving away 2 nights plus dinner, golf or bowling for 2. Make any day your lucky day. Book now at fantasysprings.com. And I've done both, because I work a lot of boxing out of Fantasy Springs, and the golf is good, Eagle Glen, and the bowling is legit too. So that's pretty good. Is this the Mark hour? Wow, the comment on YouTube. Look, if you're as good as Mark, I'll let you go. If you're not, well, then I'm not going to let you go. No, he was not too long because look, if you're going to wait online, you're going to give me the breakdown of the game. You're going to give me the breakdown of the West. And he was good. He wasn't just rambling. He was making good points. If you have good points, I'll let you go. So simple as that. All right. Now we bring in these guys. So this is my 22nd year in this business. I started here at ESPN LA back when it was ESPN 1110 in 2001. And when you're young and you're trying to come up, you want to just find any way you can crack the mic. So what I wanted to do is the idea I came up with was for the social media segment, instead of me reading it, the guy in his 40s, how about the youngsters, the ones that are going to take my job in a couple of years, give them an opportunity to get some run, give them an opportunity to get going. Is my kid watching right now? Yeah, my kid's in college in New Jersey. It's gonna be at 1 a.m. He's calling me Betito. Man, Mateo, go to sleep, bro, or study.
What up, Mateo?
What's up, Mateo? Everybody's watching him right now. A lot of people asking for my son, who's out in Jersey. He's playing basketball at Drew University. Anyways, all right. Well, exactly. Like young kids who are trying to make their way into this business because it's a crazy business. So I tell them, don't tell me what you're gonna say. I want social media currency. I don't want to know about the numbers anymore. I want to know what is cool. What's going on? So we got Cody Lou and DeAndre. DeAndre, what's your last name?
Hawkins.
Okay, so not DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Hawkins and Cody Lou. Who's doing this segment? Who's running it?
I'm running it today. DeAndre Hawkins is running it.
All right, here we go. All right, let's go. Check out Lakers win 195. They're 1-1 on the season. Before we get back to your phone calls on Postgame Laker Talk, let's go out to DeAndre Hawkins, the pride of the Coachella Valley, who lets us know what's going on in the social media world.
All right, Beto. So what's trending for today? I know you, obviously, the good caller Mark. He came in and listed a couple of celebrities. He listed Kevin Hart, listed Caleb Williams. We got a good social video with Shannon Sharp. John Bernthal. I know you guys heard of him, Mr. Punisher himself.
Who?
John Bernthal. John Bernthal. You ever seen Punisher, Beto?
Nah, man.
You never seen the movie? Oh,
He's
wow.
on the Marvel stuff.
It's a little Marvel stuff.
See, this is why we're bringing you, because this is what's going to happen right now, is that everybody who's watching or listening is going to go back to work tomorrow and say, hey, yesterday Kevin Hart was there and then Punisher was there.
Exactly.
Cool. All right. Sorry,
also, Mookie Betts was there, too.
There you go. Sorry to interrupt. So Punisher was there and Mookie Betts. All right.
And then, obviously, Kevin Hart, Caleb Williams, who was sitting next to the Suns owner, Matt Ishbia. Is my saying that right? Ishbia?
Yeah, Michigan State alum, one of the richest dudes out there.
And a couple people going around, tweeting some stuff out that, could it possibly be, him pitching Caleb Williams.
Oh, you guys got videos of these guys.
Oh, we got all the videos, man. We're out there working.
There's a delay on the YouTube stream, so that's why. Okay, so you guys got the videos. You got interviews with them. Good job. Yeah, and Caleb Williams, the quarterback at USC, I saw him, and I was going to say something to him, but I didn't.
Why didn't you say anything to him?
Because he was wearing a Smiths t-shirt. Now, the Smiths are one of my favorite bands, and I know you have no idea who they are, and neither does Caleb Williams. Smiths is an 80s band with Morrissey. Like, Mexicans love the Smiths and Morrissey. There's no way he knows who the Smiths are. So he's walking by. I'm like, is that Caleb? I'm like, yeah. I was like, nah, because that's what young kids do, right? They wear T-shirts of bands that they've never heard of.
Yeah, a whole bunch of different graphic tees, kind of to support that stuff.
Yeah, it was good. But, anyways, I'm not getting into a Smiths tirade right now. But he also had, like, these crazy green foam things.
Okay, so those
shoes?
Those shoes, they come in all different colors. The main color for those are actually red, but you just kind of like slip them on. And honestly, with those type of shoes, they're really hard to take off. I forgot the name of them, but yeah, those are like a new style that's been going on over the past couple months.
It's what the real super celebrities are wearing, right?
Oh, it's what the real super celebrities are wearing.
Cool. What else you got, DeAndre Hawkins?
But obviously, speaking about Mookie Betts and Kevin Hart, the Lakers during the media timeout, they showed a video of Mookie Betts at the arena, obviously, and as he was on the screen, the fans did not turn lightly to that. They went ahead and started to boo him. So, Beto, my question for you is that you think that is okay for Mookie to go ahead and get booed at in his hometown in LA? I mean, obviously, what happened to the Dodgers, but he's just showing love for the home opener, obviously for the Lakers. He's out there just showing some love, showing some support. That's all.
Hey, man, as what is in LA, you better support, yes, but you better produce, man. So I'm not. I mean,
Gotta get a hit, Mookie.
It wasn't like the whole city was booing him, right?
No, not the whole city, but people in the arena.
Yeah.
They, like I said, did not turn lightly into him in that arena. They felt like that he should be out there, being in the batting cages and trying to get some hits.
Cool.
But and also at the same time frame, the next media timeout, Lakers actually played a tribute video to Frank Vogel, who's now currently the Suns head coach, and a lot of people in the comments, obviously on Twitter, all through Instagram, they weren't too happy about Frank Vogel being fired. Yeah, a lot of them were pretty much saying that he should have, they did him wrong, and he should have been, continuing to be the Lakers head coach. I don't know how, how everyone's feeling about that.
Yeah, but you know what? When he was fired, it was good riddance. Yeah, it's everybody's always, it's always hindsight 2020, right?
Exactly.
All right, well, good job, DeAndre.
Can I throw one more in for you? This is a really good one.
Hey, this is your segment.
All right, this is a really good one. All right, so this is a fan. Shout out to Funchy. He helped us out with this. But there was a fan that was sitting courtside, and he had on the most ridiculous outfit ever.
He had the helmet on.
He had a helmet on, and the helmet was a Balenciaga Mercedes AMG face shield. And he had on Back to the Future Air Max. Now, let me tell you something.
Wait. He had the Back to the Future Air Maxes?
Air Mags.
Okay.
That's
the Marty McFlys.
Oh, the Marty McFly ones.
Yeah, the Marty McFly ones.
Okay. How much are those?
Let me tell you something. Those shoes range from $25,000 to $30,000. And he's wearing them courtside to a Lakers game. Now, would you wear anything like that to any sporting event?
Now the dude is wearing those Marty McFlys and the Balenciaga helmet. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. Now, this dude has been around L.A. My buddy said he saw him somewhere in Hollywood on Saturday. But that's the seat. That's the Jack Nicholson area. For those you wonder, where's Jack Nicholson? Jack's in his 80s. He doesn't really show up anymore. And even then, he would never really show up until after Christmas. So whoever that guy is, because I tried finding who it was, if anybody was trendy, anything like that, and nobody knew who that dude was. But he's got money like that. Man.
Would you wear anything like that, Beto?
Man. Let me tell you something. If it's free, it's me. Give me 3. If it's free, I'll wear that. But nah, man, I'm about to be 45 years old. I wear Banana Republic, man. You know that. From the outlet. All right, DeAndre Hopkins, what's your social media, man?
You can follow me on Twitter at DCashMoney01 and on Instagram, just DeAndre_Hawkins.
Great job, DeAndre. We'll have more DeAndre this season. Coming up, Michael Thompson broke down a Charlie horse and Pepe Mantia. All that and more on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
All right, guys, it's officially back. Fifth Row Fridays presented by BBGO.
That's the official game day snack of the Lakers, by the way. And this is the best thing we give away. Fifth row seats to a Laker game. How many times do people come up to us and say, hey, give me Laker tickets? Yes. We don't have them. I don't even have them, but you can win them if you listen every day.
And these seats are better than the seats that you and Michael have, right?
15 rows better.
Yeah.
Michael and I are like row 20. So here's how you win. You listen every day to all the shows and take notes. If you can answer 5 questions about what happened on the show that day, you're eligible to win.
And don't forget, on Fridays, your chance to call in all 5 right answers, and you are in the fifth row at Crypto.com Arena for a Lakers game.
For free! Big news, Laker fans. John Ireland here. You can now stream every Lakers game on the ESPN LA app. Don't miss a second of the action with Michael Thompson and I on the call. Plus, all your live and local Lakers talk every day in the palm of your hand.
You're one tap away from everything Lakers.
You could even win Lakers tickets.
Download the ESPN LA app and bam!
Download the ESPN LA app at the App Store and Google Play.
Tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
On 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
877-710-ESPN.
Hi, this is Anthony Davis of your Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here. It's time for Lakers postgame.
Here's Beto Duran.
The Lakers win 100-95, 1-1 on the season. Next game will be Sunday in Sacramento. Rudy, who just left the game, you're on 710 ESPN. What's up, Rudy?
Yo, what up, Beto? Yo, congratulations on a new gig. Hopefully this is one of many post-game shows. We got until June with you hosting. I mean, it's game 2. It's a lot of overreaction still. But the one upside that I will say, leaving the game today, I'm loving everything that Taurean Prince has given us on the floor. He did his best against Kevin Durant. Granted, Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant, one of the biggest offensive threats the game has ever seen. But he tried to do what he can do with his length and his size. And obviously, I think they needed to call the double team a little bit earlier than later in the game. But as far as what we've seen today, AD is going to be AD every other game. LeBron's going to be LeBron. But Taurean Prince has been consistent these past 2 games and also with the preseason.
Yeah, Taurean Prince is, if you look at the box score, we got nothing for you, right? No points over 5. But Rudy does make a good point about that. He's in there to try to slow down Kevin Durant. You know, Vanderbilt is still out with the heel. Then the different rotations, trying to figure out what's going on. If you're Taurean Prince, you know the assignment is going to be Kevin Durant. You're not going to stop him. But if you're going to be in there, and it's not just Taurean Prince by himself, it's talking about just a team effort in general, what you're going to have. So Prince, yeah, you would like to see some more production from him. You want to see some numbers from him, but that's not the role when you have it. And in the rotations are interesting, though, with the Lakers and what they're doing. And I think one of the players that's really been affected is Austin Reeves. You know, what are the Lakers doing with some of these rotations? Because now that the regular season has started, and Austin Reeves is a minus 25 on the year, it's not the way that he's playing. It's the lineups that they have. That's what you're wondering what's going to happen with the Lakers. Like, that's your concern with whether they go big or whether they go small. What is that going to be? And that's what is going to be a big factor for Darvin Ham's coaching staff, trying to figure out what the rotations are going to be. Lakers were solid for the free throw line, really aggressive, 23 of 29 for the free throw line, knocking down those free throws. Before we go to Pepe Mantia, let's get ourselves a little legal ID here. Do we need one of those?
No, we got it.
We don't need that?
I took care of it before we came in.
That tells you how long it's been since I've been a board op. I'm making things dumb. My man Wilbert and Will, both of them, making sure we're all taken care of. Let's go out to the voice of the Lakers in Espanol, Pepe Mantia. Pepe, thank you for joining us right now as you're on your way home. Pepe, what did you like tonight?
First of all, I want to say congratulations, Beto.
Gracias, mi Pepe.
For doing this. You are the first Mexican to do an NBA postgame show.
Yeah, that means a lot.
That has a lot of value. Okay,
yeah.
So I really congratulate you, and I'm proud for you, and you should be proud of yourself.
Gracias, Pepe. And because of people like you knocking down doors, I'm able to be here. So thank you so much. All right, so Pepe, what did you like in the game?
I thought for a moment that Kevin Durant was going to beat the whole team, the whole Lakers, man. And let me tell you, I wasn't very happy. But then, and they make the adjustment in the fourth quarter. They started double teaming Durant, and then Davis started guarding Durant. He didn't let him shoot freely, and then only 11 points in the fourth quarter. I love that. And then LeBron coming out and showing what LeBron is, and he takes the care. He carries the team in his shoulders, and the Lakers win. And, you know, you mentioned one thing, and you said that Anthony Davis had a double-double, and it's true. But the player of the game for us was LeBron as well as for you.
Mm-hmm. It was. It just, Pepe, but that says something too, right? LeBron finishing this game, you got to get a win when you can get a win, especially later on in the season when you're trying to figure out where you're going to be in the playoff, right? Like that. I know it's only the second game, but it was a big win because you can't go down 0-2 to start the season.
Of course, and a win is a win. No matter how you get it, it's better to get a W than to start with 0-2. And and the people were watching at the end, standing up, and then we have the best fans, and you know that. And they were really just following the team at heart, and I like that. And to tell you the truth, I don't like when the team loses, but I felt that the Lakers at one point couldn't figure it out. But then, like I said, it came the adjustment. I love the way Wood played. Russell played very good, even though he didn't score that much, but he's a very smart player. And then also Gabe Vincent, even though he didn't score the 3-pointers, but eventually he's going to do it because that's going to happen. But he had a couple of passes to LeBron and to Anthony Davis that they were really, really good.
Yes, they did. Pepe Mantia, follow him on Twitter and on social media. Pepe Lakers, especially on Instagram. Pepe, gracias, and we'll see you Sunday, Monday. We'll see. Nos vemos con nos vemos.
That's right. On Monday, I'm going to be there for the Mason and Island show.
Okay, so you'll hear Pepe all throughout the week on 710 ESPN. Pepe, gracias por siempre en todo lo que hace por nosotros.
Gracias. Good luck.
All right, Pepe Mantia, the voice of the Lakers in Spanish. Let's go out to Downey. Omar, you're on 710 ESPN. What you got?
What's up, Beto? Congratulations, bro.
Appreciate it.
Just call it what it is. It was a gutless victory.
Oh, my God. No, don't even start with that.
Hey,
don't even start.
On,
no.
Hey,
no. You do not wait that long, and you do not cry in the YouTube chat about, hey, I'm online, and you come and tell me a gutless victory. That's an oxymoron.
Hey,
come on, man.
Hey, on serious, though, their defense was going to win the championship this year. They played good.
Okay, they played better.
Defense, good defense. All those threes are not good. They should be doing more pick and rolls. Like you said earlier, 60 points in the paint. There were 28 free throws. And even though he scored 39 points, it took him 29 shots to get that for Kevin Durant. So the defense was going to make us a championship team this year, bro.
Well, appreciate you, Omar, and I'm just messing with you, man. But your call wasn't gutless. You were solid, bro. Appreciate your socks. Omar, we'll talk to you soon. Let's go to La Habra. Actually, we got back-to-back La Habras. Let's go to Steve in La Habra. What's happening, Steve? You're on 710 ESPN.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, love the show. Love hearing one of my Latin brothers on the show, but you were a little tough on Will and Funches at the beginning of the show.
Wait, on who? On who?
So, on Will and Funches at the beginning of the show. You kind of yelled at them.
Yeah, of course I'm going to yell at them.
Well, you shouldn't yell at them. That's not cool, man.
Well, they should.
Thank you, Steve.
But first of all, no.
Much appreciated.
No, really, bro. No, but
they had 3 hours to get things done.
It came off wrong. It did not come off cool, bro.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You were like Bill O'Reilly.
That's O'Reilly.
All right, Steve. If it was coming off like that, I appreciate you checking me on that. But Will and Funch, we go way back. We're good like that. They know I'm messing with them. But if it came off like that, then I apologize to you guys. But they should.
All you really guys do. I mean, from way back.
Yeah, so. but Steve, let me ask you this though. Steve, real quick, Steve. Shouldn't they have had my stuff ready though?
What the? I'm not in the radio business.
No, but I mean, we went on the air at 10, and they knew at 7 what I needed. Shouldn't I have been ready?
Yes.
What up, Will? All right, Steve, go on. What's up with the Lakers? What do you got?
So what's up? No, the Lakers should not be so proud about this win because
I agree.
The Suns did not have two of their better players, and LeBron playing all these minutes. I guess they're going to kind of regulate his minutes, but he has to play at the end of the game, and it's not a win to celebrate. So I think that it's an early in the game in the season, but again, if the Lakers plan on making a long run into the playoffs, they can't burn out LeBron in his 21st season. That everybody on the radio and TV likes to say, but as an old UPS driver that I am, man, you get tired at the end of the day, end of the year.
And you get tired of carrying people like this, right, Steve?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Steve, real good call. We appreciate you. And do not be a stranger. Call me again, and I'm going to be nicer to these guys. I'm going to apologize to them. I'm going to go get them some coffee maybe next time. But no, I agree. It's a win. but we got to get a little okay, one win like this. Don't make it a habit. Don't let them close. All right, let's go out to again in La Habra. Brian, you're on 710 ESPN. What's up, Brian? You're gonna close out the show tonight.
Hey, what's up, Beto?
What you got?
Hey, I just want to say congrats on the job. I always watched you on Channel 2, with Jim Hill.
Appreciate it.
You got a good concept about your sports, you know what I mean?
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
And, you're welcome, man. And, great win tonight. And I'm like the biggest, Christian Wood fan, you know what I mean?
Why?
Because, I don't know, because me and my brother, we follow UNLV basketball. And ever since then, he's a local kid, and just seeing his career, even though he's been with a lot of teams, it progressed. And, this guy, he had 7 and 10 points tonight. And he's, almost guaranteed he's going to get you a double-double every night.
Yeah, and it's an ugly one, but he'll get it done, right? Because he's got to work for it.
He'll get it done. That's what you need. And then did you see that in the last, moments, with, 2 minutes left? Him and AD on Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
That length of AD and Christian Wood. You know what I mean? And you have LeBron out there, and it's just that lineup right there, the height and the length. It's gonna trouble other teams.
Yeah, Christian Wood. I was watching him warm up. 6'8" and skinny, man. It's list 214, but you're right though. I think Los Alamitos where he has the roots, but UNLV player, and you're right. He gets you the numbers, the boards. They're not going to be oh, man, anything flashy about it. But next thing you know, you look up, you're like, wait a minute. He had 10 rebounds. He battled. The 7 points, a bonus. But got you the rebounds and worked hard. Those are the kind of guys that need when you're coming off of the bench. Lakers win 100-95. Now, Funch, do we have that Michael Thompson as we wrap up the show?
No.
Oh, we didn't get the Michael Thompson? About the llamas? About the Charlie horse?
Charlie horse.
We didn't get that, huh? Oh, man, I wish we had that. Anyways, oh, no, we do. I do that. It's right here. Okay.
It's on your page.
Yeah. I don't see it up here. It's way up here. So during the broadcast, and you can listen on the ESPN LA app, make sure you download the ESPN LA app, Michael Thompson would just go off on these different little worlds, and I sit behind him and John Ireland and our producer extraordinaire, Michael Funches. And today, this came up in the second quarter.
So the Lakers are going to get a free throw, and they'll maintain the ball.
Charlie horse. In the 1890s, an old horse named Charlie was used in the old Chicago White Sox ballpark to pull a roller across the infield. He was old, and his muscles would get so stiff he could hardly walk. Players and spectators who caught a cramp thought of the old horse and started calling the condition a Charlie horse.
There you go.
How about that?
See, our broadcasts are nothing but education.
Oh, there's something and then some. Michael Thompson, anytime, Rebecca, who does a great job cutting up the highlights for us every single night. And I told her, anytime there's a Michael-ism, just grab them. We're going to use them. Lakers win 100-95. AD with 30 points. LeBron closed the Lakers down strong at the end. Great job by everybody behind the scenes. Rebecca, DeAndre Hopkins, Cody Lou, Will, The Thrill. What's your last name, Will? Will Flores, and Michael Funches. And I apologize if I yelled at all of you guys. I'll say this on the air. I am sorry for yelling at you. But
Won't be the last time.
But as soon as I say goodnight and I go into that studio, you fools better be gone because I am not going to apologize to you in public. I'm going to say it on the radio, but when I see you, I would say you guys better go. We will be back on Friday. This show went longer than we expected, but because it had a lot of fun. Thanks to all the callers that interacted with us. Make sure you follow the ESPN LA Postgame show on the Twitter community or on the X community. And, of course, everybody that left comments on the YouTube chat. We appreciate you. We will talk to you on Sunday. Lakers on the road in Sacramento. We'll have the show for you. And let's see. What time is that game, Funch? I don't know.
6.
6 o'clock game. So Sliwa will have the pregame at 4:30. And we'll be back here Sunday night with you. And then on Monday, it's a home game against Orlando. Again, thanks to everybody behind the scenes. Without them, it's not possible. Lakers win 100-95. I'm Beto Duran. Thanks for listening to Lakers Postgame Show on 710 ESPN.
Lakers basketball, presented by
Vista